Hey guys, Terry here. Hey, it's time for another sheetload of cards. So I have downloaded from Crafty Owl's YouTube channel, I've downloaded the November one, and it looks like a really cute fall card here. I don't know, I think I'm going to do Christmas because I need to start making my Christmas cards since we've rounded the, Halloween's over and it's time for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I know Christmas will get here quickly. So I am going to pull some Christmas paper and make her sample. Now this month we're doing 6 by 6 papers, but other months she has 12 by 12 pattern paper ideas. So let me pull some Christmas paper, and it just makes 4 cards, but I think it'll be a good practice for me to get back into the swing of things and see if this is what I want to use for my Christmas design. So let me pull some Christmas paper and we'll get these cards made. Okay, I just went to my stash of 6 by 6 paper pads and I pulled up this sampler pack from a while ago. This is from Echo Park and it was called the Lumberjack Christmas. And when I'm pulling papers, I kind of go by Crafty Owl's example, and I'll have a link below to her November video so you can get the PDF. But she always pulls such pretty paper, and I think what's nice is it's contrasting. Notice how dark these are, and then she used a cream paper behind that. So I think that really sets the pattern paper off. So that's what I'm keeping in mind, is picking some dark colors, and then I'll put it on top of a light, and I think that'll be a good combination. So when I look at these papers, I love this big check here. And this one's kind of fun. Look how fun that is with the greenery and the pine cones and the little berries. So I'm thinking maybe those are going to be my 2 colors here. And then I've got lots of other papers here. If I decide to make this be my Christmas design this year, I've got lots of other contrasting papers here that I could use. So I'd have quite the variety of cards if I use a few different types of paper. So let me refer to her wonderful instructions here on how to cut this, and then I will be getting my card bases pulled together. And it looks like we need some cream cardstock and then a solid to mat this on, something that would coordinate with this green and red. And then I got to think about what stamp I want to use for my Merry Christmas saying there. So let me pull all this together and we'll make cards. Okay, I have pulled this stamp set here. It says it's from Holiday Trends, All is Calm, and I love this. All is calm, all is bright. So I went through my die packs here. If you've never seen Gina K Designs master layouts, I'll have a link below to her website with these. I love them just because they're the perfect set of dies for card making. She's put a lot of thought into her sets, and I only have a handful of them here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 10. And yeah, like I said, she's put a lot of thought into, the common shapes that you would need to make your cards with. So I highly recommend them. So for this stamp set here, Gina K is always about layering, so I'm going to cut out this to stamp my saying on, and then it's got a coordinating scallop edge that goes with it. So I'm going to cut these out, stamp them, and then I will be ready to assemble. I'll just point this out too. I'm going to cut the black out of these black layered pieces that I'm going to use on my cards. She's got the instructions on what size to make this layer, but because this is going to be underneath my beige piece, I can simply cut this out and not waste any more black paper. Just cut this scallop out of the piece that's going to be layered underneath. Okay, I think I have everything. I have get this out of my way. I have the card bases. I have the black layer. I have the cream layer, or craft, I should call it. I've got my strips here. I realized after I cut the strips that there's also black ones that you need. or whatever your layer is, you need those too. And then I've got my sentiments all stamped here. So these are going to get layered onto here. These strips are going to get attached to here and then trimmed, and then we'll be ready to go. So yeah. I forgot on this scallop that you have to sit and poke all these little pieces out, but it went quickly. So I don't know that this is going to be my card that I make for mass Christmas card distribution. Maybe this goes to just the special gals on your list that know that how much time and energy you put into card making. Let me get a new glue. So let me know in the comments whether you have a good start on your Christmas cards. I know some people that start like way early making them, and that's kind of a load off to know that you've got, you know, at least have them started. I just love Crafty Owl's patterns that she shares with us. And it's just kind of my monthly inspiration to make some cards. I love doing it. I don't always set the time aside, you know, to enjoy our craft. I've been super busy this year. And there's been a lot of stuff that's gotten me down this year. So I'm working on it. I'm trying to, you know, remember things to be grateful for. But yeah, I think we all have a lot going on, a lot on our minds. And this is a craft that helps me just play with paper and glue and forget your troubles and just have fun making something. I would suggest that if you start making these SheetLoad cards that you first just make it the way Crafty Owl suggests. I think it takes a lot less energy that way. If you, I'm pulling out the third page here. Crafty Owl gave us a great template to use here so that we know how to layer our papers. So love that. It was included in the guide, the cutting guide. So I'm going to do that. But the basic idea is that we are going to just put our papers on here and notice that they are longer. They're longer than the layered piece here. And we're just going to go zig and a zag. And I would suggest to you, don't get too obsessive compulsive over it. I think it's just going to be a cute pattern, and then remember that it's all about your sentiment that you're going to have on there and what you write inside the card to the person. So yeah, I'm going to try to not be too exact with those pieces. It's just going to look like a big zigzag. And maybe I will pop this up too. That might add some dimension to it. That would be fun. And let me get those glued down. say I'm really happy with how the cards turned out. I think this turned out great. They're so fun. Just some pops of color. Pops of color. I love the sentiment. And the black layer really makes the pattern paper pop. So, love that. So, I think they turned out really nice. So, thanks for watching. Like I said, I'll have links down below to Crafty Owl's YouTube channel and her November set. Download the PDF and grab some paper and make a set of a few cards. It's something really fun to do in your craft room this week. So, I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.